Om Sarveshwara Sadashiva Rakshamam Pahimam. Wonderful, great friends. What a delight you give every day by giving this opportunity to ponder over our Adbhuta Divya Adhyatmika Shastras. May we continue this silsila till the purpose of knowing the truth is fulfilled. In this thought of ours, ambition of ours, may we be fully true and honest, even without a little of doubt or confusion. We will put our efforts also and we seek the divine grace for it to happen continuously. Friends, in the evening class, we are seeing Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana. We are studying Adi Shankara Grantha, and we are also seeing Sankshipta Skanda Purana. In the first text of Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, we are into the third Prakarana, Utpatti Prakarana. In this Utpatti Prakarana, seventh Sarga, we are seeing Drushya Asatta Pratigna, Drushya Adi. So, what we are seeing is seeing in one condition of our ignorance of the truth or reality. From the knowledge of the truth or reality standpoint, the Drushya has no existence of its own. It is only Kalpita, imagined, Mithya, projected. When this is discovered, Drushya is Asat or Mithya. Let us understand this point that the entire samasyas, problems, worries, miseries, bondages are in the Drushya only. When the Drushya itself is realized as Asat or Mithya, there will be no more samsara. What about us at that time? At that time, we are not the drashta corresponding to that drushya to get bound, but we remain as the druk swarupa mukta anubhuti yukta. No, you can't call it any vyaktitva, etc. We will be the mukti anubhuti. We ourselves are mukti. These things definitely appear to be non-understandable in beginning days. But then when we continuously study Shastras under the guidance of our Gurus and Acharyas, all these suspicions, doubts, they vanish, clarity comes. Every Mahagnani, Siddha Purusha, Yogi, Acharya, Guru, when they started, when they all started as we have started now. Now, whatever the stage they have reached now of the moksha, after the due efforts, how many our lives have taken for them, same will happen to us also. They could reach to this acme because of their consistency, never giving up attitude. When we also have this, one day we will also reach. This is Shraddha Yukta Parishrama Nirantara. We have to make a habit in us. In fact, what makes us have that Shraddha continuously? What makes us be in this Adhyatmika track is our Nitya Nirantara Shastra Shravana Adhyayana. That's why we have taken up this most sacred activity. Welcome you all. In this Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, the seventh Sarga of the third Utpatti Prakarana has this content. Sri Ramji is asking the Prashna slowly. The Vasishtha is giving the answer. Like for all of us also, in one go, everything is not understandable. Same is with R2 Rama also. As if on our behalf, Sri Ramji asks Prashna and Vasishtha ji, Through Rama answers to all of us, our questions. Thus, our Tattva Jnana and all other Jnana required for ourselves to save from samsara is revealed to us. Our job is repeatedly listen, study with Shraddha. Let us see today's few shlokas. Then we will go for our Adya Shankara Grantha Dhyana. Bhagavan Shankara seated there. In that, till yesterday we saw Nirguna Manasa Puja Grantha Adhyanam. It has 25 shloka, almost 10-12 din we have spent for it. Today and tomorrow we will be studying the most beautiful, complete, enchanting, simple, small text of Pratah Smaranam by Sri Adi Shankara Bhagavan alone, containing only 3 mantras. Then we will go for our Prashnottara Ratna Malika. Then Prashnottara Mani Ratnamala Ityadi. Yes, join dear friends. Let us start with our Prarthana Mangalacharana Shlokas. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Om Sharshibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah Om Yedime Gurube Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatāh Sarvasacchāstrāh Vedantāh Tān Nityam Pranatosmyaham Om Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Om Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattuliyam Ramanama Varanane Om Tasmai Shri Gurave Vasishtamunaye Nityam Namaskurmahe Vishwamitra Munim Sharanyamanagham Bhuyo Namasyamyaham Tasmai Valmikaye Shri Gurutama Gurave Bhuri Bhavairnatasmah Purnananda Swabhavaha Swajanahita Krute Mayayopattakayah Karunyadudidhir Shurjanamanavaratam Mohapanke Nimagnam Avishyantarvasishtam Bahirapi Kalayan Shishyabhavam Vitene Yasamvadena Shastramrata Jaladhimamum Ramachandram Prapadye Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gaganasadusham Tattvamasya Adilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachanam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatītam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tannamami Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Asmadgurubhyo Namaha Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Sri Vasishtha Vishwamitra Valmiki Vedavyasadi Vamadevadi Naradadi Brahmavidyaacharyebhyo Namaha Sankalpaha Tesham Kripaya Upanishad Yogavasishta Maharamayanoktha Brahmatmaikyabodhena Asmin Kshane Eva Kaivalya Praptyartham Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa Santavangmayokta Sadhya Sadhananubhava Siddhyartham Tatrokta Rishimuni Guru Devata Darshananuggrahanubhava Praptyartham सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत् परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मन्दिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयभूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरशास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयागसाधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूलनिर्मूलनार्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्मपुरुषार्थप्रतिष्ठाद्वारा विश्वसंरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवत् देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेशधर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नम् आद्यशङ्कर कृत प्रातस्मरण प्रकरण ग्रन्थस्य पारायण अध्ययन साधना संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण पारायणं भक्ति ज्ञानादीनां द्वारा मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे श्री वेरी सॉरी रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः ॐ यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः वशिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो नमः योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणम दृश्यादि असत्ता प्रतिज्ञा नाम सप्तमः सर्गः श्रीराम उवाच श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच फ्रेंड्स थ्रू this question and answer rupee interaction in this glorious shastra yoga vasishtha maharamayana essence of all upanishads vedanta mukti jnanam is given. It is our patience, our consistency, our shraddha, our wanting to know that helps us when we are ready to use this Shastra. Sri Ramachandraji at that time only 14-15 years. He went for the Tirtha Yatra, taking permission from father, came back. What a beautiful Viveka Vairagya. Sampurna he has got. That Vishwamitraji came, brought together the able disciple Rama, most able Guru Vasishtaji, and requested Vasishtaji to give to Rama that jnanam which both of them got from the Brahmadeva Sakshat. So Brahmadeva Datta Moksha Jnanam is this Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana Shastra Jnanam. Here Sri Vasishtaji is giving to Sri Ramaji in the presence of Dasharatha, all his three Ranis and Bharata Shatrughna Lakshmana and the entire Ayodhya Vasins, Brahmana Kshatriya Vaishyadi, Mantrigana, all the Purohitas in the earlier Sargas, who are the audience, everything was told. Then Abhaschara, Siddhats, Gandharva Charanas have come. From the Mahichara, everybody came. The prominent audience were Vishwamitraji, then what do you call Veda Vyasa Bhagwan, Dashama Vyasa. Now we have his 28th. Then Valmiki, sorry, not Naradaji and Vamadevaji, hundreds and thousands of the saints. Remember, we know one Rama who has gone with Vishwamitraji for Yajna Rakshana, then Janakapuri, then Dhanurbhanga, Sita Swayamvara, then Vanavasa, all. But we don't know there's another Rama, that Rama, before all this started, who has got complete Brahma Jnanam from his Guru Vasishtaji. And the whole text is Just 32,000 shlokas. Many few know, and very few know that there is such text called Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana. And so sublime it is. You and I are deserving to study this because we have gone through the Upanishads, the Valmiki Ramayana, the Adhyatma Ramayana, the Tulsi Ramayana, the Bhagavatadi. Seeing this, Prabhu Bhagavan became Krupa Karunamaya on us. Therefore, he gave us this chance. As I am telling you, so fearful, reluctant, hesitant I was in the beginning. Yet there is a Shraddha, Prabhu Krupa se hoga. So more than 1 year we are doing it. We are in this third Prakarana. How many topics we have gone through. But for our weak memory power, otherwise the great knowledges are given continuously. Anyway, coming to this, Tritiya Utpatti Prakarana Saptama Sarga. What is the subject discussed yesterday? Ki, Sri Ramaji is asking Vasishta ji. What was the prashna? बाला अपि वदन्ति एतत् यदि चेतनमात्रकं जगत् इति एव कैवात्र नाम स्यात् उपदेशता. See, in this question of Sri Rama, there is innocence also there, where there is sublimity also there. There is doubt, suspicion in Guru's explanation. It means for him, in the Guru's. He says, if Chetana Paramatma alone is Satya, there's nothing called Jagat, everybody should see it. Even the children should see it. खेल खत्म दुकान बंद होना चाहिए but that is never seen and that jagat is seen which you say it is not there at all. Then how to reconcile, how to understand it, what type of upadesha you have to give me, how I have to receive that upadesha to come to your level of true understanding, this type of prashna. Now Vasishtha is giving one by one instructions or teachings or sukshma bauddhika jnana. Like in the world, the mathematics knowledge is there. In our buddhi, the ability to comprehend that mathematics jnanam is there. Now the mathematics teacher has to come and reveal that outer knowledge for it to be revealed in us. Outer knowledge never comes inside. Outer knowledge as a mirror makes the knowledge already existing inside us to come out. सर्वज्ञ सारे ज्ञान आत्मा में ही होते हैं. सो आत्मा तो मेरा ही स्वरूप है. तो उस मेरे में से ही ज्ञान बाहर आता है या एक्सप्रेस होता है. गुरु facilitates that. This also. How he starts teaching. And remember, in one go, we may not comprehend everything. Sometimes 10, 12 times, we need to ponder. Like any puzzle. Not that देखते ही आपको दिखता है. Then it's not puzzle. 10 times, 12 times you see, and somebody will have to give some hints. You have to have patience. This world and the phenomena of the world and the way of world binding us and the way to come out of its bondage is a big, big puzzle. If it is easier, everybody would have gone for that. सब ट्राई करते हैं बीच में छोड़ दे है ना 100 meters walk anybody will do but 100 kilometers marathon all will start 10,000 people but after every 1 kilometer सब छोड़ दे बाकी 3 लोग ही रहते मैराथन में and all of them are from Kenya because they keep on running in the spiritual marathon also everybody starts but it requires that special consistency. Now one by one, first Sri Vasishta Uvacha. Yesterday we touched this. Chinmatram chetanam vishwam iti yat jnatavanasi nakinchideva vijnatam bhavata bhavanashanam. So bhavata by you, bhavanashanam, the destroyer of samsara, that jnanam na kinchideva vijnatam, not even little also is understood by you if you are in this level of misunderstanding. What is it? There are three things. Chinmatram, pure consciousness, chetanam, knowingness, vishwam, the known. Simple. Chinmatram, pure nascent consciousness. Chetanam, the knowingness. Vishwam, the known. If you are giving value to all these three, naturally the Chinmatra will be hidden. I become the Chetana, the knower, and I see the Vishwa, the known, then the drama shuru hoti. You cannot be without. After seeing the world, label it as good or bad. You may not even feel, but those impressions go inside, they start working. Slowly to the seen world, the unknown raga dveshas are formed. Then samsara starts. Therefore, this way knowing will not destroy your samsara. Now he says, Chetanam Rama samsarah jiva esha pashuhu smrutah etasmadeva niryanti jara marana bhitayah. Remember, friends, Gita, when you study 10 times, the way Lord Krishna teaches through Gita, we become familiar. Ramayana is studied 10 times, then only how the subject is developed, we will know. For that matter, any teacher teaching anything, even driving teacher teaching driving, we need to listen to few times. So too, the Vasishtha way of teaching, the subject we have to tune to. उनका अपना लैंग्वेज है उस समय का, तो हमें ट्यून करना है. That's why every day I spend 8 minutes to invoke the grace of all the Rishi Muni Guru so that they speak through me and they make you listen and understand. हम सबके लिए, मेरे लिए नहीं. Now, he says, Chetanam Rama Samsarah Jiva. That knowing Jiva, Chetanam is knowingness. याद रखो इसको इस पूरे चैप्टर में. Chetanam Rama Samsarah Jiva. The Jiva, individuality, which is the knower, be attentive. He is in the samsara and Esha Pashuhu Smrutaha. Pashu is not an abuse. Pashu means which is tied by the pasha. Pashu is helplessness, isn't it? Pashu, whatever it sees, Pashyati iti Pashu, it takes that as reality. It never thinks with its intellect whether it is correct or not, good or bad. So this Jiva, because of his knowingness, entering into samsara, bound by it, therefore he is called as Pashu. It's very abstract looking and very impossible looking. But Vasishtha at the level of Chinmatra Sthiti, he can clearly visualize how when we fall down from Chinmatra Sthiti to Chetana Sthiti, how we project the never existing Drushya and we get bound. Just like dream. Just like children when they see there's नहीं कुछ है ही नहीं वो, बट वो है करके कुछ वहम से वो डरते. Children, they are afraid वहाँ कुछ है, nothing, there's nothing. So too we think there is a world which is binding us. But the Guru said, not only there is no world, you are also the corresponding seer of the world, also is projection. Like in the dream world is projected with all its million things. Dreamer also is projected. When you wake up, you alone are there. Remember the dream example 1,000 times to get into slowly the track of understanding Vedanta. So, etasmad eva niryanti jara marana bhitayaha. So, from this knowingness only, the jara marana, samsara and its bhaya are born. याद रख लो इस बात को. As much to a worldly person, the worldly knowledge is so important. So much to a spiritual person, the worldly knowledge alone is the obstruction or is the bondage. थोड़ा अलग लगता है सुनना. अभी तुरंत तो पल्ले नहीं पड़ेगा वो, बार बार सुनने से थोड़ा धीरे धीरे. The worldly knowledge is required for us, being a samsari and being a vyavahari. But for a paramarthika vyakti, this whole thing is an abstraction. Therefore, he says, Etasmadeva niryanti jara amarana bhitaya. Etasmad means from this jiva's knowingness. Then you take the help of all other shastras, which you have already studied. Ki when I have my jnana shakti, with that when I know something, it doesn't stop there. Immediately the jnana shakti becomes ichha shakti. Then I desire it. Then I don't stop there. The ichha shakti becomes kriya shakti. When the kriya is done, that is the karma is done, it cannot leave us without giving us phala. And to get that phala, you have to go to that place. That is called as punaha janma. But to go to that place, you have to leave this. Therefore, it is called as marana here. So this Janma Marana goes on happening because of the karma. That is because of the Ichha. That is because of the Jnana. Which Jnana? The outer Jnana of the world. Because of you have the Jnana Shakti. इसलिए वो ज्ञान शक्ति को अगर हम परमात्मा के ज्ञान को जानने के लिए यूज करें तो इच्छा भी उसी का बनेगा, साधना भी उसी का होगा. And once, like from the dream, when we wake up, how the whole dream world, dream samsara gets folded and we are liberated from it, so too, in the knowledge of that reality, truth, everything dissolves. Vedanta never solves the problems of the world. Vedanta dissolves the problem called as world. That is a different approach. Are you ready for it? साधना इज नॉट डिफिकल्ट बट आवर रेडीनेस टू डू दैट साधना. हम कह रहे हैं हमको ये भी चाहिए वो भी चाहिए, वो नहीं होता इधर. That is why the gurus have all patience to wait for us till we say, okay, Guru Maharaj understood, nothing of the world I want, only I want reality. Like, how do we wake up from the dream? When we say nothing of the dream is required, I want to be waker. An example, little of the dream world value if you have, you cannot wake up. The other way around also. How do you enter into deep sleep? Nothing of the waking world we should ask for. Even little you hold on to waking worlds, any emotion, any object, any person, you say रात में 3 बजे तक स्वामी जी नींद नहीं आया. काहे को नहीं आया? आप प्रवचन दे ही जा रहे, दे ही जा रहे. तो आप क्या कर रहे थे? मैं प्रवचन में हमेशा की तरह सो रहा था. Isn't it? So, कि एतस्मादेव निर्यान्ति जरा मरण भीतया. The gurus of the level of Vaashishtha ji have intellection, have ruthlessness. They don't have sentiments, emotion. They speak truth. Truth always कड़वा होता ही है. अब कड़वे में ही हमारी बचाव होती है. मीठा ज्यादा खाओ डायबिटीज होता है. So he says your whole jara marana bhiti is there only because your jnana shakti used for knowing something other than the self. Then he says पशुरग्नो हि अमूर्तोऽपि दुःखस्यैवैष भाजनं चेतनत्वात् चेतनीयं मनो अनर्थः स्वयं स्थितः चेत्य निर्मुक्तताया स्यात् अचेत्योन्मुखता अथवा अस्य सा भरितावस्था तां ज्ञात्वा नानुशोचति. राज आपको सुनने में दिक्कत होती है, बताओ मुझे बोलने में कितना दिक्कत हो. मेरे लिए भी फर्स्ट टाइम है पढ़ना. The language, the Sanskrit that is employed, the fill up the blanks, so many have to fill up there. Any speaker. वशिष्ठ जी इतने महान हो तो सृष्टि आदि से कितने लाखों करोड़ों को पढ़ा के आए होंगे. आप त्रेता युग में राम जी पढ़ा रहे तो his language will like that, like double, triple, 4 times PhD done person in any field. When he has to teach somebody, he cannot teach from the LKG, UKG level. He will just tell only in shortcut. Others have to understand. Vasishtha ji's teachings will be like that. That's why many people don't touch it. Many don't know it also. Okay, now listen one minute. Pashuhu agnaha. We are such an ignorant people of the self. Therefore, we are called as Pashu. And what is that jnanam? What is that ajnanam? Amurtaha api. He is amurta. He is beyond all the murta, all the form. He is formless, very sublime self. Yet he doesn't want to realize it. In that only there is bliss. Like children, good food they don't want, junk food they want. Bath they doesn't want to take. Only in the mitti they want to be there. Elders also. Nice drinks you take they don't want. Only alcohol they want. You understand the word? We also, the liberating amurta rupa we are afraid of. Continuously binding murta rupa. Yeah, murta rupa means stula sukshma karana sharira tadapya. Pashu agnya amurtopi. And because of this ajnana of his essential self, this jiva bound. That's why the pashu shabda is used. Dukkasya eva esha bhajanam. जिस अफसोस जताते हैं ना आप, मैं क्या करूं, मैं बात सुन ही नहीं रहा है, अभी दुखी होता ही जा रहा है. वशिष्ठ जी इज एक्सप्रेसिंग द अफसोसनेस. दुःखस्य एव एषः भाजनम. दुःखस्य एव, only misery he deserves because he is bound pashu because of ajnana. He doesn't want to know the real. So he's hinting. He may be showing all other people to Rama कि तुमको भी उनकी तरह पशु बन के बंधन में रहना है या ये ज्ञान को पाकर मुक्त होना है. So that type. पशु अज्ञः अमूर्तोपि दुःखस्य एव एषः भाजन. Now the very subtle thoughts come. है ना? That is. mm, mm, mm. What is it? कि चेतनत्वात् चेतनीयं मनः अनर्थः स्वयं स्थितः. Simple words, may I tell. It is very connected, complicated, very subtle thought. He says, Chetanatvat, because you are maintaining the knower attitude, Chetaniyam Manaha, the known is coming in front of you. The first known is your own mind. And that mind, once it comes into picture, Anarthaha Swayam Sthitaha. It is the cause of all anarthas, and identifying with that anartha creating mind, you are in suffering, in your misery. And again, the example is Nidra. In the Nidra, I am not the knower. In the Nidra, the known mind is not there. In the Nidra, the mind's mischief is not there. Therefore, in the Nidra, there is no samsara. Therefore, more than you, the others are happy when you sleep. So, Swayam Stitaha, we only. Chetanatvad Chetaniyam Manaha Anartaha Swayam Stitaha. In today's world, you see, on this simple thought key, simple means everybody has a right to know. All children, everyone are allowed to know everything through this media and all. Because of that, देखो उनका मन कितना दुष्ट बन रहा है. They themselves are not able to control it. In our days, only few things which are necessary to be known, they are told to us. We never knew so many things and we were safe. That is why English fellow ने ठीक कहा. Ignorance is bliss. More ignorance is blister because superlative. But this is true. Right of information जो हम कहते हैं at a higher spiritual level is the creator of all problems. Just because I can know, just because the things are there to be known, need not be known. Know the reality first. Then you are allowed to know everything else. But then, when the reality is known, nothing remains to be known. But without knowing the real, when you see the unreal, you get enchanted. You go out of control. जैसे बच्चों को चुप घर में बैठे जो खाना है दे रहे खाओ ऐसे अच्छे पलते हैं बड़े होते बट दे मम्मा इधर जा रहे यू टेक देम टू ऑल ईटरीज एवरीथिंग देन दे बिकम शैतान यू बिकम अननायड ये चाहिए वो चाहिए वो चाहिए वो चाहिए हाउ मेनी थिंग्स दे डिमांड सी दिस वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड इट इसलिए हमको कहते हैं जस्ट अपना विद्युक्त धर्म वॉट एवर इज डू go to the guru learn from the tattva jnana know it other than that everything is the manipulation of the mind ये knowledge बहुत essential है mind projects the things and beings mind attributes variety of qualities to things and beings mind itself gets lost in the raga dvesha mind only prompts us to act accordingly mind only gets the results mind suffers and we identify with that mind will suffer मनः प्रसूते विषयान शेषान स्थूलात्मना सूक्ष्मतया च भोक्तुः all these we will see in Vivek Chudamani when we study that. So this much understood. Chetanatvat, because you are interested in being a knower, Chetaniyam, the known manaha. First it comes into picture. Once the mana becomes aware by us, anarthaha. It is let loose. जैसे बच्चे को परमिशन दे तो पापा मुझे बाहर जाना है जाओ बेटा once he goes out of your vicinity where he goes you can't control you will not tell you अब देर आउट when he goes out of the hand अब जाकर क्या पछता के फायदा that's why some parents how much ever they get insulted or the children don't like them still they say मैं ही ले जाऊंगा तुमको जहाँ जाना है खुद छोड़ूंगा नहीं We were brought up like that only. That was safety only. Here also same thing. If you allow the mind to come into picture, it will be a cause of anartha swayam stitaha. This is the bandhana explained. Now, once the bondage is understood, moksha is inherently understood. What is that? Chetya nirmuktata yasyat. We have to become free from the known. Chetya means known. Chetana means knower. Chinmatra means consciousness. Simple. Simple at least for intellectual understanding. To become more clear, we have to do our vicharana, contemplation, go into that calm and quiet mood. है ना? उससे पहले थोड़ा मन को शांत रखो, किसी लड़ो मत, राग द्वेष मत रखो, सबको प्रेम करो, क्षमा करो. Invoke God's grace. Oh Lord, see that Rajotamo Guna go away. Let me be in that Sattva Guna. But these are all preparations. Like when you have to cook, you prepare so many things. अपने हाथ धो लेते हो, फिर सारे चीजों को धो के रखते हो. Then one by one cutting, and in the same way, for understanding in meditation all these things, the outer preparations are required. करना पड़ता है. मैं नहीं करूंगा फिर फंसो संसार में. चैत्य निर्मुक्तता यास्यात. I am pausing here for you to understand. One who gets freed from the chaitya, the known. Achetya unmukata athava. Achetya unmukata athava means you are not allowing yourself, your mind or your intellect to seek the knowledge of anything else. Asya, of these individuals, sa bharitavastha. Bharitavastha means the known is not at all there. Then the knower is no more conditioned knower. Then what he becomes? Bharitavastha. The Bharitavastha means the Purna Avastha. तो हिंदी में भी यही शब्द है ना, भरा हुआ घड़ा और भरा हुआ कोई भी. So Bharitavastha tam jnatva nanushocati. When that is known, all your shoka goes away. So simple language it is. When the known is there, the knower is bound by it. When ज्ञेय वस्तु होता है, ज्ञाता ज्ञेय से बंधन में आता. When all the gnayam is gone, the known is gone, the corresponding jnata bound person is not there. What remains? The Shuddha Jnapti, which is Purna. And in that Purna Jnapti Swarupa consciousness, in one corner, the Jnata Gnaya are projected and we get bound by it. लेकिन बड़ा कमरे में एक कुर्सी है यार, वो मेरा कुर्सी है, कोई उसमें नहीं बैठना चाहिए. Don't we get tied up? मेरा प्लेट है, मेरा चम्मच है. We get bound by it. In the same way, here also, in that Purna infinite self, somewhere the Gneya and Jnata projected, and we become Jnata, and we get bound by our own Gneya. Isn't it? We are not bound by 140 crores of Indians because we don't know them only. We are bound by only our people whom we know. We are not bound by the car or the house which belong to the neighbor. We don't even become aware of that. We are bound by our own things. समझ में आ रहा है ना? We are not bound by somebody's body or mind or senses. We don't even care them. We are bound by whatever we know, whatever we own, whatever we get identified. That is the meaning. Asya sa bharita avastha tam jnatva nanu shochati. Now, how sublime is this thought? Don't limit yourself to be a jnata, to be bound by the gneyam, which is your own projection and all its modifications. Drop the Gneya, no more be a limited Jnata, then become Purna. In that Purnata, there is no samsara. Na anushochati. Having said this, now Katha Mundaka Upanishad में एक famous mantra है. Bodily here our Vasishtha ji quotes to us. What he says? Vidyate hrudaya grantihi chidyante sarva samshayah क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे. Beautiful. Tasmin paravare drushte. That supreme state of being, when it is identified with or visualized or experienced, etc. Vidyate hridaya granthi. First result. Chidyante sarva samshayaha. Second result. Kshiyante chasya karmani. Third. Vidyate hridaya granthi means the knot of the heart. K-N-O-T. Vidyate, उसका भेदन हो जाएगा. It is removed or cut. And what is the Hridaya Granthi? We studied in all our Vedanta Granthas. Not knowing the self called avidya. From that coming the Kamana, the desire. prompting us to do the karma. अविद्या काम कर्म सेट को हृदय ग्रंथि कहते हैं. And what is the meaning of granthi there? That knot is NOT, not allowing us to go beyond to see what exactly we are. पकड़ के हमको इधर ही फंसा रहा है. दैट्स इसको हृदय ग्रंथि कहते हैं. दैट उसका भेदन हो जाएगा. Because I have known who am I, so the avidya is replaced by vidya. Only when there is avidya, there is kamana. In the vidya, that everything is one without second, who will desire what? For you to desire, two things are necessary. One, you have to be incomplete. Second, there should be other than you. In that Purna Anubhava of the Atman, where is something other than you and you are Purna? Is the desire. Therefore, the second aspect, the Kamana gone. Hridaya Granthika second. What is the third one? Karma. Prompted by the desire, we act and we get the result. Do bhi nahi rahega. That's the meaning of Vidyate Hridaya Granthi. Now, these are all such things, not easy things to be understood. Just like when the doctor says this type of food you take, all your physiology will function well. और योगिक टीचर सेस ऐसे आसन करो तुम्हारा सारा बॉडी फ्लेक्सिबल हो जाएगा. और द एरोबिक एनारोबिक फेलो सेस और फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट सेस और प्राणायामी गुरु सेस. हमको जब तक नहीं करते ना उसका जो सुकून बन जा व्हाट एवर द रिलैक्सेशन वी डोंट नो इट. No, but you tell me, no, first let me understand it. Array, it cannot be that way told. You do that asanas 3 4 months every day, you will see your body. You change your diet from that to this, you will see yourself. You do this pranayama for 4 months, then you will see. Overnight nahi hota regularly karne se. In the same way, these Vedantic truths also, just like that, nahi, dheere dheere aayenge. Was this much understood? Vidyate hridaya granthi. Second, chidyante sarva samshaya. All the samshayas, all the doubts get dispelled. You know, doubts, questions come to us when the clear perception or knowledge doesn't happen. When the knowledge happened that there is only one truth and that I am, there is no scope for any samshaya thereafter. Everything is one only. On that one, by my own choice, many is projected. I am playing in that. Chidyante sarva samshaya. Now, this is a big topic. I am curtailing it here. नहीं तो फिर 32,000 श्लोक मैं नहीं कर सकता हूँ इस जन्म में. संशयात्मा विनश्यति in Gita, no? Doubting Thomas perishes. When we are in the samshaya sthiti, doubter, we go on imagining, projecting. Just like in a nishchaya sthiti, we don't project. Like you give appointment to your brother or somebody for what particular work. So what for he is called and who is coming, you have clarity. So there is no samshaya. Therefore, there is no projection. But without appointment, somebody is coming near to you from 15 30 meters. You don't know who is he. Therefore, there is samshaya. अज्ञान में संशय होता है. From the samshaya, all projections come. I don't know why is he coming. If you are a Sethji with lot of money, you have a samshaya that वो मेरे से donation मांगने आ रहा है. If you are a doctor, you imagine that he may be a patient. Samshaya में, whenever we are in doubt, no clarity, we always project. Projections trouble us. But when the samshayas go away, because the knowledge is understood, there is no projection. In projection only all problems. In reality, there is no problem. Only in projection. In this way, chidyante sarva samshaya. And beautiful third one, kshiyante cha asya karmani. Is also big subject. In short, every one of us are bound by three karmas. We all know that. One is the sanchita karma. Means from the past millions of lives we don't know. So many karmas we have done, phalas we have enjoyed, all of them are stored in our vasana kosh, संचित. उनमें से थोड़े एक्सप्रेस होते हैं इस लाइफ में. They are called प्रारब्ध. While living this prarabdha, not pursuing the reality, so many karma we do in this world. And anything becomes karma when I am karta and when I want karma phala. All of that get added into sanchita. That's called agami. So, sanchita karma, prarabdha karma, agami karma. So, for this Atma Jnani, sanchita gets burnt. है ना, रॉन्ग एग्जाम्पल आई एम गिविंग फॉर कन्वेइंग द पॉइंट. लाइक ए पर्सन, उनके अंदर तो उसके ऊपर 10-20 केसेस है, घोटाला किया, चोरी किया, नो दैट पर्सन डाइड. Will there be any case more? In the same way, the jiva who was having all that sanchita karma dissolved his jiva bhava in the experience of aham brahmas. Therefore सारे cases उनके माफ, संचित खत्म हो जाता. Prarabdha he cannot avoid, and Prarabdha is to the upadhis. He knows he is the sakshi of the upadhi. That doesn't touch. And all his sharira roga, he will see like somebody else's sharira roga. Just somebody is diseased, how do you look at objectively? He says, yeah, वो शरीर को हो रहा है, मेरे को नहीं. That way, prarabdha he goes through. And agami, there is no individuality in him, specific individuality. He's a universal individual now. Specific individuality नहीं है, इसलिए उनके अंदर आगामी भी नहीं होगा. Therefore, he is called क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावर. So therefore, this is how, oh Rama, this is what you have to aim at. You have to free from Vishwa, you have to free from the Chetanatva, you have to reach to the चिन्मात्र स्थिति. मन में रखो, याद रखो. अब जब मूड आएगा तुमको शुरू करो, भगवान से प्रार्थना करो, जल्द से जल्द. I to do that. Then Bhagavan has his known technique of kicking us away from the nonsense what we are doing. Slowly will turn us towards himself. मजा आएगा. जब हमसे नहीं होता है तो हम पिताजी को, बड़े लोगों को मांगते हैं. सबसे बड़े हमारे परमात्मा है, गुरुदेव है, उनको पूछते हैं. As you are giving us this opportunity of studying, same way please bless us with the opportunity of even doing that internal sadhana, or my life may not be wasted. He tests me whether I am genuine, serious, sincere, or nautanki. Nautanki है तो he will not care. If I am sincere, he finds it, okay, तथास्तु. थोड़ा आगे बढ़ इस जन्म में, अगले में बाकी देखेंगे. इस तरह होता है एवोल्यूशन. तो हियर दिस ब्यूटीफुल श्लोका, विद्यते हृदय ग्रंथि छिद्यन्ते सर्व संशयाः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे. In layman's language, simply we say चिन्मात्र चेतन चेत्य. Consciousness, knowingness, known. Your consciousness is reality. Knowingness is only brought when the upadhi of intellect is valued. Then you know the world, then the entire drama you know how it happens. Some more clarity will come when we are having that blessings from divine. Now these two shlokas are complicated. Tasya chetyonmukhatvam tu chetya asambhavanam vina rodhum na shakyate drishyam chetyam shamyati vaikatham acetyachit swarupam yat tacha asambhavanam vina स्वस्वरूपोन्मुखत्वम ही केवलम चेत्य रोधतः. So many tongue twisting shabdas are used. तुम धीरे धीरे इसको पढ़ेंगे. Some people study the entire sarga, give the essence. They keep moving like that. मेरे को नहीं होता. मेरा तो एक एक श्लोक को पढ़कर कुछ समझकर आपको एक्सप्लेन करना है. And this is a text such one, you need to have patience to speak and listen. But if you do so, lots of beautiful information comes. Convert it into knowledge, make it as a conviction, take an initiative to do sadhana, thus go on growing. What is it further? We'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Only one suggestion and request. Don't go away from Shastra Shravana. Whether you are able to understand or not, do the sadhana or not, वो होएगा. But the first step, daily reminding ourselves of the truth through the Shastra Shravana, if we give up, then nothing can protect us. And don't come under any mind's behkava or outside people's behkava. Stick yourself to your daily routine of Shastra Shravana, how much ever busy you are. You may be CM of a state, PM of a nation, you may be UN counselor, whatever it is. अपना शास्त्र अध्ययन नहीं छोड़. मैं तो मेरे अपना एडवाइस मेरे लिए दे रहा हूं, आपको अच्छा लगा तो स्वीकार. Otherwise, who will remind us of what is our ultimate goal? When the real goal is forgotten, Every nonsense appears to be goal, and the end result only misery. All problems start from forgetting the ultimate goal. लक्ष्य भूल गए तो समस्याएं शुरू हो गई. लक्ष्य याद रखे, उसकी तरफ बढ़ रहे, वन वन समस्या keeps going away. प्रभो, please bless me not to forget the goal, even in dream, even once. Let me have that type of intense longing, desire to reach to that goal. That in that heat of the desire to reach the goal, every other nonsense should get burnt into ashes. मैं तो मेरे लिए प्रार्थना कर रहा हूँ. आपके लिए मैं नहीं कर सकता. आपको जो चाहिए करो. आपको करना नहीं है तो मेरे लिए करो ना. चलो स्वामी जी का कल्याण हो जाए. तमिलनाडु वाला कल्याण नहीं, स्पिरिचुअल वाला. Let us see tomorrow. Thank you, friends. Very good it is. Now join for our Hindi Kaksha. 20 मिनट के लिए पूरा